saying. God, it's so good. When did you not need to see that? 844-999-OLA. I would not want to see that.
No, not at all.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.
99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle.
This is the Men's Room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
You're listening to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Return of Ted versus the FCC coming up. Also, the bad jokes. Get those bad jokes to us. Send them to the email there at the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com. Bad jokes on the way. Our question: when did you not need to see that? 844-999-OLA.
Hello, Brian. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hello.
Hola.
So about 20 years ago, I was in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. And I'm a pretty big guy. I'm about 6'3", 325.
Yeah, I'd consider that a big guy.
So we're going through the crowd. All my buddies are behind me. I'm trying to push through the crowd. It's shoulder to shoulder. It's Fat Tuesday. I saw stuff that weekend I never want to see again. But this one takes the cake. I'm pushing through the crowd. It kind of parts a little. I step forward, and there's a void there. And I look down, and a young blonde woman has her skirt hitched up, and she is squatting, taking a deuce on the curb at Mardi Gras.
All right.
Why does this happen? All right. So, and look, if you live in New Orleans, you know this to be true. When Mardi Gras happens, for whatever, everyone who visits the city, not the people that live there, but the people that visit the city just determine that absolutely no form of decorum in any capacity applies to them. Because, look, there is no other place I can think of where someone on a crowded street would
just take a poop.
And just poop in front of everybody. But somehow Mardi Gras happens, it's like, yeah, it's cool. And even your dog doesn't want to make eye contact.
No, that's why a dog turns around and looks the other way.
Right.
I will say this, though.
He always stares straight.
Bourbon Street is one of the few places you can drink on the street.
It is,
but that doesn't mean you can poop there.
You should poop there.
No, I'm just saying.
See, there would
Bourbon
be
Street
more.
is like, they want everybody blacked out drunk.
But that's the problem. Look, if we would behave ourselves better as human beings, then more places would allow us to drink on the street than Bourbon Street and Las Vegas Strip.
Just don't poop on the street.
All we're asking is
the worst part of it was she looks over her shoulder and makes eye contact with me as she's pinching it off.
Ah, yeah, baby. What's up, sweetie?
What you doing later?
Hey, man. Can you cut that off perfectly?
Write that number and poop. I'll call you later.
Down?
Man, oh, man. That's
not where I thought the story was going.
Did anybody else care, or did people just keep partying?
Oh, nobody else saw it except for me. It was so tight there on Bourbon Street.
She just figured, I'm just going to do it here.
Oh.
That is not. Because somebody stepped in it.
A million people stepped in
Yeah.
it. If it's that tight.
Excrement.
When I left New Orleans that time, I stopped at the first rest area and threw away every stitch of clothes I wore while I was on Bourbon Street.
Okay.
Seems about right.
That's probably not a bad idea.
No. When did you not need to see that? 844-999-OLA.
I mean, who just poops in the middle of a sidewalk, man?
I just don't want to make. I also don't want to make eye contact with anyone when they're pooping.
No, I really don't.
Dogs. That's why they look away. They look straight. They never turn around and look at you because they don't want to. They don't want to make eye contact
because
it's not comfortable for them either.
It's not cool. Yeah, it's agreed universally. We should not stare at each other when pooping. Hello, Giovanni. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola.
Hola.
Hey, guys, so the first thing that I wish I could unsee was when I walked in with my mom with my stepdad just going at it like a pair of dogs.
How old were you?
I was about 9.
And were they in their bedroom or were they just elsewhere in the house?
They were in the living room. I was coming home from school.
See, I mean, as a parent, come on, man. You know your kid's coming home from school. You have a bedroom. If a kid walks in on you in the bedroom, you go hey, man, maybe that's why you knock or whatever it is. But if you're going to have sex in your living room, the kitchen, around the time school ends, just expect
what
your
did you
kid's
do?
gonna walk in.
Did you say, hi, how's it going? Or did you keep on walking? Or what? Would you stand there? What'd you do?
Well, I thought he was assaulting my mom, so I yelled, get off my mom, and I got on top of him and started trying to wail on him when he told me what was going on.
Oh, he said, no, we love each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
He
Which
didn't get an
what
erection
people
for a
do.
month after that.
Yeah. He still tells that story about the time a 9-year-old kid jumped on his back when he's having sex.
Yeah, that's awful.
I mean, god damn, man. I can't think of anything. Sounds like a midget wrestling move. You know what I mean? Like, you're just trying to pin your opponent, and then all of a sudden, like, his tag team partner jumps on your back.
And you know that
Midget tag team partner.
the only silver lining out of that, you know your mom was like, well, at least he didn't know what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And he
silver
loves
linings,
me.
I pretty much got away with everything else after that.
Are they still together?
No, they broke up like a month after. But it gets worse. So I have also walked in on my sister and my now brother-in-law going at it as well.
How old were you then?
I was around 11 then. They told me it was something that just spontaneously happened. Come to find out, they kicked out everyone in the house just so they can have the house to themselves. And once again, I was coming home from school.
And how old?
Did they not know what time your school let you? Did everyone in your family just have no idea what time you went to school?
I think that's just around the time they get horny because I caught my brother around the same time coming home from school, too.
Well, here's the thing. You're the only one that seems to be doing anything in the whole family. All your other family members are home effing. Like, at least you're doing something by going to school.
Well, I was going to school because, you know, I
You're
like to
11.
get school, so then I would get out of school pretending and then come home supposedly.
Oh,
But wait,
so this
wait.
wasn't the time that you were technically supposed to be home from school. You left that out.
Exactly.
I see.
So
Exactly.
you busted your mom and stepdad, your sister, and you said also your brother?
Yeah.
You lived in the house of F.
Yeah, how long how old were you when you finally copulated?
I was actually 18 when I finally
So
copulated.
it sounds to me like you're the late bloomer in the family.
Yeah, I mean, you must be the
I
black
was.
sheep.
I was, and oddly enough, my mom busted me walking in drunk asking for another beer.
Where were you having sex?
So back then we used to live in a one-bedroom home, and I was living in the room that was supposed to have a washer and a dryer, except I had turned it into my room.
How many people lived in the
And-
house?
God, that's a big question. So it would be my mom, her new boyfriend, my sister with her boyfriend, her son, my brother with his girlfriend, and me, my wife, and a dog. So 9 people and a dog.
In a one bedroom apartment.
Hell yeah, you do that Hispanic style. You just buy a bunch of plywood and divide the living room.
All right, okay. I was going to say,
Man, there's
all
less
right.
people on a lifeboat. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Yeah.
How long did 9 people live in this one-bedroom place?
For about 3 years, up until my mom kicked my sister out, my brother moved out.
Yeah, well, they were getting married. It sounds like they were having their own family anyway.
Nah, they were just dumb.
All right.
So
Yeah,
for
just
3
dumb.
years,
Yeah, we kick out the dumb people.
what is your living situation now?
My living situation is better because I moved out of my house, bought my own home as soon as I became a plumber and started making money.
Okay.
And now, based on, you said it's the Hispanic thing, so I'm thinking, all right, you got your own house now, you have a little more room. Is it like winning the lottery and you don't want to tell people? Like, the last thing you want to do is tell your family that you have some extra space so you're not living with 8 more family members?
If I told my family that I had extra space, my brother, my sister, my mother, my uncle, and my aunts would come live with me. So, no, I haven't told them I bought a house yet. So
Okay, all right, okay.
Wait, how long have you owned a house without them knowing?
4 years.
All right. Good work. Smart work. You're a smart man. Now, second thing,
Damn, man.
as far as that many people living together, who did you not want to follow into the bathroom? Who was the worst out of all of them?
Oh, my brother, because, you know, he would leave nice little white stains on the toilet seat after. He just did not care.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Damn, man.
Yeah, that's something else.
I would think even people that don't care, if you live in a house with 8 other people, you just care a little more. You know what I mean?
Whatever you have.
It's family.
You could probably stop bitching about it.
That's
Whatever
the
your
thing with
problem is.
family.
You ever catch
9
anybody in your
people.
family having sex?
I mean, I
No.
knew they were having sex, but I didn't make it a point to walk in. And I knew what nap time was on the weekend. I mean, who the hell has a nap?
I caught my brother once, and to his credit, he made quick work. Like, it was like...
Is that credit?
Is that credit?
Well, I'm saying the amount of time it took, like, we went to a bar. It was like a
Right.
birthday or something, right? So I think I was like 20. I don't know if I was 21, but I had a good fake ID. So I was driving, so I wasn't drinking. But then I got back to the house first and was like, hey, I'll go get some beer, and then I'll have a couple drinks. So him and his, now wife, get home. I mean, it couldn't even have been like 3 or 4 minutes. And then he went down to his room, and then I went down there to like say something to him, and they were already doing it.
So, okay.
So
Ted,
damn.
I bet nothing's changed. I bet they come home
And
even
just go
now.
straight to-
sure.
Do the same thing. Yeah, 20-some years later.
Yeah.
Just attack each other.
Dude, the fastest I've ever seen, this is a roommate of mine, and dude loved his porn, whatever, don't care. It's a roommate of mine, and me and the chick I'm dating at the time, we are going to leave. We're renting a house, right? So we're at street level. It's not like you have to take an elevator, walk up any stairs. You open the door, you're on the street. Hey, man, we're going to go bar hopping for a little bit. You want to come? He's like, nah, I think to stay home, do whatever. Now, he's wearing his jeans, his tennis shoes, and a buttoned-up shirt. We walk out of the house. I close the door. The instant I close the door, I'm like, damn it. Left my keys in. Knock on the door. There's no answer. The hell with it. I'll climb through my bedroom window. Again, one-level house. Climb through my bedroom window. I grab my key. And literally, I plop through the window, grab the keys off the nightstand, walk out of my bedroom. And once you make a left, you're back in the living room, which is where the front door is. When I left the house, he's wearing his tennis shoes, his jeans, his button-up shirt. In the 90 seconds it took me to climb through my window and grab my keys and walk back to the living room, he is now only wearing a blue terry cloth bathrobe.
But he's a solo artist at this point.
He's a solo artist, but the TV has snow on it, and you can clearly see that he has stopped his movie because it's blinking.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
It's but he has this book in his hand as though he's been reading since we left. And similar to me on the beach with a hot chick, his book's upside down, and I say nothing. I look over at the VCR, and like I said, the TV was not on when I left, by the way. And I want you to, again, this was in 90 seconds. This dude, what impressed me is that he was complete. And the whole time that I'm kind of chatting with him as I'm about to leave again, he's hanging brain, right? So his little pink giblets are hanging out of the bottom of his robe. But I'm like, man, how did you get this naked this quick?
He's horny.
Have the movie in. There was nothing in the VCR before I left. Like, you got naked, put a movie in, press play, and we're already jerking before. I mean, in 90 seconds. It's
Impressive.
like
He's ready.
It is impressive.
I in my head I always picture like he puts his hands on either side of his open shirt, and when he ripped that top button, like all the way down to his pants, it all just split open, fell off, and his bathrobe jumped on him like Doctor Strange's cape, man. And he just went
Like
to
the
town.
Naked Gun. Tearaway suit.
Yeah, basically.
Get ready, bitches. What we call the busy time of the show is coming up. Bad jokes on the way with the drunk in charge, Ryan Castle. He'll be in the kickoff. Those, Ted versus the FCC coming up. And we have your emails up next from the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Hola, bichola. You have entered the men's room.
You'll want to hang on. Ted versus the FCC coming up. Bad jokes on the way as well. Yes, we will drink and toast with a shot of the day. First time for a few emails from the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
All the bitches, I did not need to see the video of the lady on the bus reading a book, picking the skin off the bottom of her feet, and putting her feet skin in her mouth. Oh. Love you guys. That from Alana.
That's not okay, man.
Oh, yeah.
17 years old, chilling at the buddy's home, doing the high school thing with a group of friends. We had some freshman girls over, stole liquor from the dad's booze cabinet, all was heading in the right direction for an awesome night. Well, that all went to hell when my buddy says, hey, do you want to watch some pornography? I was like, dude, we don't need that stuff right now. Play your cards right. We're going to hook this up. So he grabs the VHS anyways. Yes, that was what was cool back then. Puts it in. Surprisingly, the girls were into it. So I'm like, all right. He pushes play, and I saw an image that burnt itself into the minds of my eyes and ruined the party. The video that we were viewing was his older sister's birthing video.
Oh.
2 of the girls puked. They all wanted to leave, and nobody got any action that night.
Wow.
What a stupid ass.
I'm assuming he didn't know.
When I was 11 or 12, I was staying at my grandparents' home. Grandma was waiting on an important phone call, but wanted to take a quick shower. She asked me to listen for the phone call, and sure enough, the phone rang while she was in the shower. I knocked on the door to let her know that the phone was for her. As she came barreling out of the bathroom, her robe accidentally opened. It was at that time I found out my grandma was part Shar-Pei. What I didn't need to see was my former roommate naked Valentine's Day years ago. He was making dinner for his girlfriend. I'm coming home from work, opened the door to see his naked ass sitting on the couch eating a bowl of cereal with his girlfriend cleaning up the dishes. I turned back around, walk around the block, and later asked him to sanitize the couch. That from Ray. Ray, more than that, I have to think that you're wondering to yourself, it's Valentine's. Mm-hmm. They are together. Yeah. He is naked on the couch. But he's eating a bowl of cereal. Like
They finished.
it's Valentine's. Didn't they like go out to dinner or?
They did what they had to do.
right.
I'm telling you, they just finished effing. And he's just like, hey, man, I need a bowl of cereal.
Okay,
So-
I was just thinking, like, first thing, bowl of cereal. That seems okay.
Still going Cinnamon Toast Crunch after sex?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Is
going-
there a better cereal?
No, it's a good cereal.
Is there a
No.
post-sex cereal, you think?
Yeah.
What?
Frosted Flakes.
That's not a bad backup. I'd be down with that. I'd just pick Cinnamon Toast Crunch first.
How about what was the ones with the little chocolate chip cookies in them?
Cookie
Like
Crisp?
cookies and Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, Cookie
Because
Crisp.
it's kind of like a dessert. You know, like I think you could justify it.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is dessert.
Instead of eating cookies at 8 o'clock in the morning. A couple months ago, when my boyfriend was in town, we went out to the bars for a night on the town. When we were done, we got back to the car, started fooling around a bit on the drive. He's still kind of worked up, so I'm hooking him up a little bit, and then all of a sudden, more rubbing, and then I'm tipsy, so I decide, you know what I'm going to do. To the point where we get home, he practically carries me into the apartment where we finished what we started, took a break after finishing, then started up again in the living room. This time the patio door blinds not pulled. So he had me there, and apparently in front of all the full view of the firefighters down below, who were attending to something at a different complex. Hopefully we gave those guys an enjoyable show. One of the best nights ever. Rock on, that from Luna. Mm-hmm. How about some texts?
I did not need to see the dermoid cyst removed from my wife's ovary. Teeth, hair, and super freaky.
Teeth? What do you mean teeth, hair?
Teeth, hair. A lot of times you get these calcium deposits, or it is like an unformed fetus, and they pull these things out, and they have teeth. They have hair. Man, it's...
Oh.
So he adds, caution when you Google it.
What? Okay.
Dermoid. D-E-R-M-O-I-D. Dermoid cyst. I'll wait for you.
Dermoid?
Dermoid. Like, I've heard of these, the teeth and the hair. I've never seen one. I'm not dying to see one. I've read. I'm guessing Robin just got there. Mm-hmm. All right, let's hit images on that back. God damn it! Oh, look at that. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Well, friend, we believe
Wow. I thought Dr. Pimple Popper was something.
you. That she's got nothing on this.
Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
It has like a fully formed set of teeth.
Oh, my weekend plans just went down the hell.
So that's a dermoid cyst.
Oh, my God.
And then this woman, I like this, says, I walked in on a male temp coworker that we had, and he was masturbating in the single women's bathroom. He didn't bother to lock the door. Fast forward, walked in on a long-time coworker taking an S naked in the same bathroom. He also did not lock the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw a buddy. We caught a buddy once, but we were like teenagers. And we left the house, but it had like, the house had porn.
Yeah.
Like on the cable.
Sure.
And like we came back to the house and he was in the living room going at himself like a banshee.
Do we have time for a few extra emails here from the men's room at mensroomlive.com?
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Hello, guys. Today's my little brother KJ's 5th birthday. He's been through so much in his young life, including countless visits to Children's Hospital, all the while maintaining his infectious smile. Thank you for making our lives all brighter there, KJ. Love you from your big brother. Can we get an original OG fish sandwich and a Joey Chestnut? Thanks, guys.
Fish sandwich.
Chestnut.
Today, guys, I am celebrating the 13th anniversary of my 21st birthday. I did this last year and haven't heard anyone else do it. So for my birthday, all I want to hear is the crew's favorite buttons on the soundboard. Peace out, sauerkrauts. That from John.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Guys, my 23rd trip around the sun. I have no friends, so I wanted to send myself a birthday shout-out. I recently discovered you guys, and it makes my commute home 1,000 times better. How about a suck-it-up cupcake and the dirtiest Germans you can muster talking about the nanny? Thank you, guys. That from Alicia.
So, suck it up, cupcake.
Oh, for Christ's sake. What happened there? Piece of crap ass.
Yeah, you know how this works?
Yeah.
What is my music? Yeah. Now we give birthday blessings about the nanny. Tonight I want to get some nanny fanny.
Yeah, the nanny. Dress her. Hopefully you'll like her, but don't have that laugh.
Fellas, wanted to give you guys, my friend Willie, a birthday song and a shout-out. Give him a Your Penis is Too Small and some dirty Germans telling him why. Thanks, guys, and Wobbin, that from Brad.
Yeah, do not feel bad. Your penis is only too small if I'm in the same room with you.
Yeah, friend, I do not believe this. I think Willie is doing fine, or else they would not call him Willie.
Guys, I'm the only person in my group of friends that listens regularly, so I have to wish myself a happy birthday. I would like the Dirty Germans and an original fish sandwich, Ola Bicholas, that from Corey.
Fish sandwich.
Yeah, for your birthday, we will rearrange the alphabet. I will put you on my D.
Yeah, it's so sad you have to invite yourself for your own birthday. Sounds like the kind of person that makes their own mashed potatoes and cries in them.
Guys, it's my birthday. Stoked for another birthday song and ridiculous requests. I love the dinosaur thing. That has to be one of my favorite bits of the show. So could I get Thrill and Ted to do that whole maniacal dinosaur laugh thing? Then all you guys talk all over each other about dinosaurs. Thanks, dudes. That from Miles.
He's a dinosaur.
It's a family party, dinosaur.
Brachiosaurus, which was bigger than the brontosaurus. It's my favorite.
Got tiny arms like a T-Rex.
Like CeeLo. Guys, it's my coworker Dwayne's birthday. Can you please give him turtle wax with Joey Chestnuts in the paws? Thanks, guys. Keep on rocking from JW.
Joey Chestnut!
By the way,
Joey Chestnut!
to the commenters, stop complaining. He told you if you're going to Google dermoid cyst.
Oh, my.
Apparently, people are doing that.
Don't do that.
See, look, I'm fine. Didn't Google it. Didn't look at it.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Robin saw it.
I saw it.
Special birthday shout out. Happy birthday to a crazy Buzzed Bear coffee customer. This guy drives through our coffee stand almost every day and always has your station on. We love a sense of humor and willingness to be our guinea pig for some crazy drink concoctions, even though he'll only drink white coffee or Lotus. How about giving him a Your Penis is Too Small and our personal favorite, the Dirty Germans from our favorite baristas at Buzzed Bear Coffee Company. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, for your birthday, we will turn your mouth into a whirlpool where it will swallow seamen.
Yeah, some people call me the Buzz Bear. Also, by the end of this, I will provide you with plenty of white coffee.
Guys, today is my beautiful wife Samantha's 25th. She is the love of my life and has made me the happiest man alive. Thank you for everything, babe. Please play her an original fish sandwich and you guys talking all over yourselves about gardening. Thanks, guys. That from Jose, Damien, and Emma.
Fish sandwich.
Well, as far as gardening
The best
goes,
thing about gardening is simply this. I like the hoe. Give me the hoe.
It's
And
got
I'll do all the gardening you want.
Yeah, he said hoe.
Back hoe, front hoe.
Oh, yeah.
Rakes.
Get dirty. Pacholas, it's our homie Easty Pete's 25th year of being a douche tool. Would you please give me Your Penis is Too Small or a barbershop fish sandwich with love from all of his dads? Guys, it's my brother Anthony's 29th birthday today. Can you give him a cut that bitch off next caller and a Your Penis is Too Small? Happy G-Day, little bro. That from Jesse.
Cut that bitch off. Next call.
Shout out to manager Ines. Yeah, manager Isaac. Way to be the big boss man. Can he please get a Your Penis is Too Small and Dirty German Talk for his 31st? Thanks, guys. Listen to you guys every day at work. That from the lovely Kayla.
Yeah, for your birthday, we will name you Candace. Like Candace fits in your mouth.
Yeah, surely it will. Now the question is, will it fit in that other spot?
Guys, since I know no one will email in, I'll request my own birthday. It's my 35th trip around the sun, and I'd love to hear an owl hitting the window, followed by the dirtiest of Germans talking about me catching some fish for my birthday. Love you guys. Keep on rocking. That from Lisa Love.
Yeah, I did not know if you would catch the fish, but trust me, I will go chumming.
Yeah, you like to fish, huh? So I guess you're used to hooks and small worms.
Miles, could we have a birthday shout out for Lisa, who is 35? Lisa's the type of person who probably thinks no one will email in for her birthday. She's the kind of person who just wants to go fishing while fantasizing about dirty Germans watching her. She's like that. That from the men's room.
Yeah, we got your email. You sound so sad. I figure I sent email, make it sound like you have friends. That is the truth.
You're right. Yeah, what's all these women in the fishing? So different, yeah.
Yeah, how the hell could you be single and be into fishing? That's impossible. Guys, I was wondering
Or
if
it's
I
a
could,
correlation.
Yeah, maybe so. I could get the birthday song and a traffic jam Jimmy Fish sandwich for my sister Alita, who is 40 or maybe 39 again. That from her little brother Paul in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Fish
Please
sandwich.
and thank you guys. That from Paul. And one more here. Guys, my beautiful wife Christy is turning 51 and always says she needs a shower after listening to your show. Please make sure that some of the dirty Germans in Aussie Ted take care of her on her birthday. Rock on. That from her loving hubby Michael.
Yeah, not to say I'm influenced by the news, but if you'd like to take a shower, I can offer gold.
Yeah, Ted here from Melbourne. Thinking you need a shower after the show. I guarantee you when you're going to need that shower. After we're through.
Oh, a couple extra. A 30th birthday shout out to my best friend Matt. Can all of you talk over each other about how he's older than dirt? Thanks, guys. That from Dirty Dan. Sure, Dan. Yeah.
Dirt,
well,
man.
one of the dirtiest things I ever heard.
Somebody's
on the
gotta
backside
do
of
it, but
Canterbury.
he's that old.
San Diego.
He'll be
It
all
was
right.
deep in the
What the hell with that? How old is
I don't know what Sam was talking about.
You already know the
I
number,
actually
but
liked
man.
it.
Substance? Maybe
No
each one.
safe words.
Guys, today's my boss Laura's 51st birthday from Snoop Dogg Mobile Grooming. Can she get a scary scream and a suck it up cupcake? Thanks, guys. That from Nicole.
Jeez Louise. So, suck it up, cupcake.
All right, guys, here you go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, bitches.
Y'all's are Dirty Germans, brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
All right, let's see here. Still to come, bad jokes on the way. Get those bad jokes to us through the email at the men's room at mensroomlive.com. Bad jokes on the way right before we drink and toast for the shot of the day. First, I think it's time that we go back in time for the last time we played Ted versus the FCC. So if we could, let's go back in time.
Short, Shilsho City Sheila smokes a short, shaved city spliff as she sits and shifts. Her craft is cut blunts. Her blunts are cut counterclockwise.
3 times fast.
Short Shilsho City Sheila smokes a short, shaved city spliff as she sits and shifts. Her craft is cut blunts. Her blunts are cut counterclockwise.
1.
Short Shilsho City Sheila smokes short, shaved city spliff as she sits and shifts. Her craft is cut blunts. Her blunts are cut counterclockwise.
2.
Short Shilsho City Sheila smokes a short, shaved city spliff as she sits and shifts. Her craft is cut blunts. Her blunts are cut counterclockwise.
We had a win last time on Ted versus the FCC. Let's do it again.
And now, everyone's favorite daytime game show, where one person could lose $325,000 and their job, or win and walk away with nothing. It's time for Ted versus the FCC.
Boy, oh boy, Steve and I went out and just put it on last night.
We had to. We had to come up with the rhymes for the people, man.
Turns out, though, here's the saving grace of all this, because we do this every week. We go out and we come up with different rhymes and riddles for Ted versus the FCC.
Yeah.
It turns out that we have actual plays for these now. With our new Men's Room app, you can play you versus the FCC. So all of these rhymes and riddles that we've written throughout the years, we can use some of them there.
We've had to eat a whole lot of Tide Pods to wash it down with smuggled in 4 Loco to stay awake long enough to get this stuff done. You're welcome.
But, of course, once again, we came in today and found that there was a Ted versus the FCC submission in our emails from a listener up in British Columbia. We know him simply as the Friendly British Columbian. And he sends this Ted versus the FCC submission. And it goes something like this. Ship shape, ship short. Ship shape, sit silently. Ship short, sit ship shape. Ship silently, ship short, sit silently. The way we play Ted versus the FCC is 1 time through, then 3 times fast.
Thanks, Canada. Ship shape, ship short, ship shape, ship silently, ship short, ship shape, ship sit, ship shape, ship silently, ship short, sit silently.
3 times fast.
Ship shape, ship short, ship shape, sit silently, ship short, sit, ship, shape, ship silently, ship short, sit silently.
1.
Ship shape, ship short, ship shape, sit silently, ship short, sit, ship, shape, ship silently, ship short, sit silently.
2.
Ship shape.
God, that was so close. So close. Oh, this weekend, Ted versus the FCC. One for the lost cause. Bad jokes on the way. Get them ready to go. Bicholas, you can send them to us via the email at the men's room at mensroomlive.com or on Twitter at mensroomlive and 844-999-OLA as bad jokes on the way with the drunken charge. Ryan Castle. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Bad jokes, 844-999-OLA, and away we go with the bad jokes.
Hello, Jeff. Welcome to Bad Jokes.
Hola.
Hola.
So this elephant and this camel are hanging out. The elephant asks the camel, "So why do you got two boobs on your back?" The camel says, "The face like that, I'd shut up."
Hello, Ernie. Welcome to the Bad Jokes.
Hola.
Hola.
So there's three nuns sitting on a park bench. All of a sudden, a guy in a trench coat comes up and flashes them. Two of them have a stroke. The third one couldn't quite reach.
Hello, Robin. Welcome to Bad Jokes.
Jesus.
Hola.
Hola.
All right, this one takes some participation.
Okay.
What is the difference between a peeping Tom and a pickpocket?
What is the difference between a peeping Tom and a pickpocket?
The pickpocket snatches watches.
Hello, Josh. Welcome to Bad Jokes.
Okay, so this little kid wakes up in the middle of the night and hears this horrible noise coming from his parents' bedroom. Goes down there and he opens up the door and he sees his dad dressed up like a clown going to town on his mom. She's dressed up like a cheerleader. Kid freaks out and dad's like, "Go to your room, go to your room." A couple minutes later, dad goes down to check on his kid, see he was okay, and he hears this horrible noise coming from the kid's room. Dad opens up the door and he sees his kid going to town on his grandma. He's like, "What are you doing?" The kid's like, "Yeah, it's not so funny when it's your mom, is it?"
That is a great bad joke. That's tremendous. That is a great bad joke. That might be one of the best bad jokes we've ever had.
Hello, Tim. Welcome to Bad Jokes.
Hey,
Hola.
Polacks off a coat.
All right.
What do prisoners use to call themselves in prison?
What?
Cell phones. What do you call a fake noodle?
Fake noodle what?
An impasta.
Oh, God.
Did you hear about the cheese factory explosion?
No, I didn't.
There's nothing left but debris. Debris. Those from the Bonnie Lake Cowboy. Yeah. Woman, we made it to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drinking time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Stephen Throwhill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we chose 42-year-old Andreas, I cannot possibly say his last name, of Halberstadt, Germany. Yeah. And this is a story. Andreas, he's a doctor, and in fact, he's actually the chief physician at his hospital. Well, anyway, he's been charged with the German equivalent to manslaughter, but not for anything he did at work. No, this guy was charged after a night of sex. You see, a woman gave him a consensual oral sex, but what she did not know was that he had sprinkled his one-eyed milk spitter with cocaine. Well, after the slobber gobbling, she ended up collapsing and died at the hospital.
Oh, my God.
From ingesting the coke. After a brief investigation, they found this isn't the first time he's done the same thing. He's done it to at least 3 other women. He's due in court later this month. I have never heard of such a thing, but I guess
I've never heard of that either.
His move is and the woman consented. So I guess he goes online, is this thing, and goes to whatever page you go to in Germany, right? So he's hooking up with these chicks, but his thing, the thing that turns him off is the same thing that we all enjoy, except he sprinkles his with a dusting of cocaine.
Obviously not, pretty
But he does not super potent. But the thing is, these people don't know it, so instead of snorting it, obviously they're...
Yeah, I've heard of, people snorting it that way.
Sure.
But
not, right, not...
And it's cocaine,
It's a waste.
It just... Right.
That was my thought. Maybe I have problems.
People don't really give that stuff away.
Yeah, come on. Well, if I had to give it away, that's the way I'd do it. We pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Da hola, bichola!
Let's get caller 9 on the line right now, 844-999. Ola, profile this is coming up.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.